Welcome back. It's me, Preference, owner and operator of Art by Preference. So I hope you are ready for today's tip 2 out of 5. I am giving beginner painters tips on how to use acrylic paint on canvas, but I'm also sliding in a piece from my Renew, Heal, and Grow alignment, I like to call it. So what I'll do today is, once I give you a tip, I'll help you compare that to something in real life, because for me, art is life. You can't separate the two. So let's get to it. Today's tip is clean your brush, okay? This is something so super important for people who paint. All right, now, it sounds like a no-brainer to some people, especially if you painted a lot, but for people who are just beginning, this is one of the biggest mistakes I see being made. So what you'll do is you'll get some paint, and you'll mix it up or whatever, and you'll get a color just like you want it. Okay, so I'm mixing some orange here just so you can see. You get a color just like you want it, and then you put it on your canvas. Everything is cool. Okay, and you put it on up there, and then you go back. Let me fill that in just because it's bugging me. Okay, so then you go back and stick your paintbrush into some more paint. Okay, this is a big no-no. Why? Because especially when you're mixing colors, like, it depends on what you want to happen next. But let's say I just go stick my dirty brush into this red. Okay, so a couple of things happen. Either I'm going to mess up my red for future use, or it's going to mix in with what I have on this brush. And what people end up doing is they end up getting these what we call muddy looking paintings, because they just keep dipping their brushes in paint, Okay, so you get the point. Now let me tell you what this reminds me of. It's really like not taking a bath and spraying on perfume or cologne. Okay, it's like not bathing and throwing some deodorant on top of some funk. That's what this is like. Okay, you end up with a mess, trying to make a mess better. So the most important thing to do is clean the mess, so you don't have to spend more time unmessing the mess that you messed. Okay. So how does this relate? Okay, so let's think about renewal. If you're ever feeling like down or depressed, and a lot of times one of the things you don't do is bathe. But if you'll notice, like, bathing can be a really refreshing, renewing process, especially when you're feeling down, even if you don't feel like doing it. So cleaning your brush, super important. You always want to refresh your brush so it can start anew and perform better. Okay, we don't want that dirty paint messing up what it is that we're trying to do next. Just like you don't want that dirt on your body to interfere with your freshness. Okay, I hope you understand my comparison for today. So we are in the mindset of renewing. Okay, we want to clean that brush. You want to purge anything that's keeping you from being your full self, like dirty paint and clean paint. Don't do that. Okay, so your brush needs a bath just like you do. I hope this tip helps, and we are going to get into some deeper stuff as I make more videos, but for right now we're just skimming the surface of simple acrylic painting techniques aligned with my Renew, Heal, and Grow. Thanks for looking.